folks! Kaleidoscope Evening with Gelda presents you today a great expression on this new generation of poets. He is Haroon Rashid. Haroon Rashid is a world-famous author hailing from beautiful Jammu and Kashmir, India, also known as Heaven Earth. He received the Golden Eagle Award for Literary Excellence and an honorary award in recognition of his excellence in literature and arts on the occasion of the 59th year of independence for Trinidad and Tobago, and is being designated as Literary Lieutenant in the Army of Literary Warriors and being invited to be a peace protagonist on the occasion of International Peace Day in Mexico and Greece. He received worldwide recognition, love and fame. Also has been called to famous interview shows, including Oprah Winfrey, and is still continuing. That's why he is today with us. His work has been translated into more than 148 languages in Europe, some Arabic countries, Africa, and Latin America. Almost every soul, including celebrities, shared it on their social platforms and fundraising events, making him globally renowned, with an unusual success story to be cherished. Celebrities from Hollywood, Bollywood, arts, music, and sport fields, politics, got in touch with him. Every writer is different, but he's one of those who can touch souls with even simplest expression of words. In his early days, he was much into sketching and drawing, along with a mix of playful and fun, loving nature, and had a good brain in his studies and academics as well. Since the beginning, he was drawn towards fine arts. He took interest in painting, music, and dancing. In his school life, he got highest education as Bachelor in Commerce and double post-graduation in English Literature and Public Administration. Apart from it, his interests are science, psychology, anthropology, sociology, geography, history, and so on. He started gaining interest in writing as his art got mixed with worldly affairs, and eventually his writings spoke for him at a global level, making him a renowned writer par excellence. He is spreading his aura and glory with the magic of his words, and shall be doing the same till he takes his last breath. Just awesome! Welcome to our interview, dearest poet. Esteemed poet, when did you realize that poetry would be part of your story?
Well, I realized since my childhood, and I was not knowing back then that I'm going to write poetry, but whenever I heard poetry, I felt like moving, I felt like ocean. So yeah.
What poetic influences were part of your beginning in the field of poetry?
I think there were many poetic influences whenever I heard a different poet, a different writing, a different poetry. That all just made me to realize that there's so much more. There's so many styles, there's so many forms, there's so many ways to convey your message, your thoughts, and every way, every style somehow made me to realize that every saying has a deep rooted impact on us. So, all the writings that I have read since my childhood up till now and that I always look forward to read have their influences on me. So, every writing leads to a new beginning. So, I think it's this way.
Please cite an ancient and a contemporary poet who you consider his writing unforgettable.
Well, ancient poets, there are so many. Jalaluddin Rumi, Shakespeare, P.B. Shelley. Then I look up to the writings of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, and there's so many. I mean, I can name thousands and thousands of them because every writer is a blessing on us, and we should and we will cherish them in our journey of life as well. And contemporary, I think I have to read the ancient first to understand their paths, their life, and contemporaries are there so many, and every writer is a blessing. So whether they are contemporary or ancient, everyone is playing their part, and I'm gonna read all.
With this bedside book would you like to recommend to your readers?
That's gonna make you come back to your life. It can be any. I mean, if you want to read a romantic book, just go on and read it. If you want to read something like fictional, something like non-fictional, just go on and read it. Read it. It's a leisure thing. But at the same time, I would recommend you to not read motivational books at night because then you'll not be able to sleep. The impact is so much on you that either you will create something great or you will wake up late. So to wake up early, read motivational books in the morning.
In your opinion, is there a lot of difference between ancient and modern poets? Could you give an example?
In my opinion, I don't think there's a lot of difference between modern poets and ancient poets, but techniques have changed, tools have changed. I can sum up it like doctors were earlier there also, and doctors are now as well. So only the tools, techniques, equipments, and the ways to perform their duties have been changed, and also the infrastructure is now well versed. So modern poets have better techniques, better tools, better ways to connect to masses. But at the same time, talent is a blessing blessed upon us by the Almighty. So it doesn't matter whether we are ancient poets or modern. We are here to contribute, and our contribution are gonna make the reader's life ignited and amazing and well rooted with hope and pride and peace.
Do you think poetry humanizes those who write and those who read it?
Exactly, yes, I think so, and poetry humanizes us. It brings back us from our sadness. It kinds us, with kindness. It delivers happiness to our joys, our paths, and every human is a blessing. Every person is a story and has a story. So writers just add you know, index, or maybe something like preface to the stories, so that we humans could be able to live our life with ease. So that's what poets and writers do.
What inspires you most to write?
What inspires me? Yeah, there's so many inspiration around. I mean, if we really look around, inspiration in humans, inspiration in animals, nature, birds, every aspect in this universe. So I think every aspect ignites me to write. So nature blesses me with that talent, but at the same time I'm working very, very, very hard to skill it, to utilize the best ways so that readers can feel it exactly that nature wants them to feel. So yeah, that inspires me to write.
What's your favorite poetic style?
I think my favorite poetic style is the one which is very easy for classes and masses to correlate with. Um, I think every writer has a style, but my style is like give them poetry like a miracle or magic, so that when they read, they don't only get inspired, but also gets amazed, and that poetry just gets into the subconscious mind. So my poetry, my style is something like that, and I am developing a lot of new styles along the way and exploring, and gonna bring out hell lot of a journey in poetic style. So maybe good wishes to me, and thank you, my readers all across the globe, to make my writings feel like magic. I can only write, it's you, the one who will read it and make it feel like reading. Yeah.
And now, finalize our interview moment. Kindly, could you recite one of your poems for all of us now, please?
Yeah, sure, and here it goes. You are not the only. So don't you feel lonely. Don't wonder and stop chasing. Life is really amazing. Hold my hand. Let's take you to a land where since ages no smile reigned, where in their innocent childhood kids have learned to behave like adults, where girls before their periods have seen inhumane periods, where adults are nothing but slaves. They don't have a choice. They don't have a voice. But you still have the choice and the voice. And you still have a lot to rejoice. So don't you feel lonely, as you are not the only. You have taken birth on earth and not in heaven, where you will be free from pain.
Wow, that's a great moment indeed. Esteemed poet, I'm indeed thankful for your brilliant presence with us, enriching our interview moment. Okay? And you guys, we have a date every